How's it, mother lovers? I've got some tools to review and some words of caution for you. Setup blocks. Enjoy Wood's 9-piece metric for your router or your table saw, and of course the spindle model. You've seen these before, right? Simply put, they give you a consistent reference point for whatever measurement that these make. These blocks won't change in dimensions, they're consistent and they're reliable. We've all used tapes and rulers to do this, setups with inconsistent results, right? 3-2-1 blocks are good, but these are incremental. You can stack these up with each other. Using relative measurements is better than using a ruler. And let's not forget, at our age, we don't really want to be looking at tiny little measurements on a ruler, eh? These are good for setting up table saws, routers, bandsaw cuts, pillar drills, even layout. These blocks will benefit you more than a tape measure or a ruler in some situations. How accurate are they? So 18 mil. It's good enough for me. Josh chimed in with his router. Have you tried setting these up with these blocks? Pushing down on the top, trying to get it exactly the right height. I have, and he's just solved the problem that I've had for years. I didn't know this, so I'm going to share it with you. Normally you're probably rather better off doing this on a metal surface like the planer or the table saw. These ones that have the hole in this like that though, set the router on top, send it down, lock it, your height's set. With the ones without the hole, on a table saw or planer, same deal. Just that was me for years. And lock it off, fiddly little f***er. My thoughts, I would have liked to seen a 19mm block. Of course you can put together the 18 and the 1mm block to give you your 19. I mean 19 for an obvious reasons, like ply. I bought these into the workshop and then Josh turned it into a dick measuring contest.
So that is engineers setup blocks, and you got all different increments of measurements in there. Use those for setting up whatever I need to set up accurately, really.
Are they metric or imperial?
They are imperial.
Do you prefer working imperial?
I can work in both.
I know, but
both. I mean, I don't prefer either. They're both an arsehole.
just for shits and giggles.
Mm-hmm. So that one says it's 0.850, and in millimetres that's 21.59, 7/8 of an inch. There it is.
Spot on.
0.849, 0.85. That's exactly what it says on the block. 0.850. So you can add and subtract any of these little shims. That one is 0.550 of an inch. That's exactly what it is.
You've been doing this for like 35 years, and that really shows to me that these aren't really just a fad or...
Oh, no. No. These come out of an engineer's shop 40 odd years ago, you know. Some old boy was selling them at a boot sale and I just had to have them. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of tarnishing on there, but it doesn't make any difference.
Well worth having then.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, they're worth their weight in gold to me when you've got to set stuff up.
I saw a set of these made by Gagging or something for about $70. The other brand that make them, twice that price. I'm not sure if I said, but these are in metric, not imperial. I think you can buy an imperial kind. I will leave a link below to all these tools like usual, but there's no way I'll be paying 150 quid for a set of these. That's crazy. If you know me well enough by now, you'll know I'm a big fan of spiral router cutters, and recently 2 more came on the market. Now, if you were to buy these as a twin fluted cutter pattern bit, they'd be 30 quid. These are solid carbide, sharper and cheaper than the twin fluted bits you buy from, say, Amazon or Trend or the likes. There's 2 of them. This one has the top bearing and no bottom bearing, and this with the top and bottom bearing. The thing is with these cutter bits, if you buy them from Western companies, they're going to cost you an absolute fortune, and they've probably been made in China, and then companies have slapped their own name on them. Banggood do a whole selection of them, as you can see. You might have to wait possibly a month for them, but considering they're better and cheaper than the twin fluted bits, I think they're well worth getting. I'll leave a link below to all of these router cutters for you. This is not so much of a review as it is a warning. You guys that know me know I love these little clamps. They've got so much power in them, and they're cheap. Well, the Festool or the Bessie version of these are twice the price for just one, and you get two for the half price of these. So when Banggood brought out another set, but they were a different colour, so I thought, hey, I can get myself another pair to review and be free. Now the ones I buy, and I've reviewed, are all called Velcro, made by Velcro. So they sent me a pair of these new ones. They were supposed to be in blue or green, I can't remember. We went to use them the other day, and it's under its own clamping force, bent that right up. Now, so stay away from these Chinesium made by Enjoy Wood. Look at the state of that. You could put it in a vice and bend it, and as Josh likes to say, it's like cheese. It is just like cheese. If you're interested in these though, they do work with most guide rails. I'll leave you a link below for these. Don't buy these, the Enjoy Wood ones. There's just one more thing that I forgot about. I also was asked to review one of these. I had slightly ulterior motives though. Josh put me onto these. I've been using these stones instead of waterstone stuff, and they've got glass backs on. They're lovely and slippery on the table. Josh showed me that. I thought that'd be brilliant for my stones, so I needed to buy 4 of them. Me being not the richest on the planet, I thought, yeah, I'll review one so I get the base for free. It does come with a diamond plate. I'm not a big fan of diamond plates because I find, although it says it's 400 grit and a 1000 grit, after some months of use, it isn't going to be 1000 grit anymore. Whereas that says it's 1000 grit, it will be 1000 grit. Which, generally means if it's not 1000 grit, it's not going to be doing the job as quickly as it would be if it's still as coarse as 1000 grit. But I did put it through its paces. I think I did about 6 A2 steel chisels. It's definitely lost its edge, but the plate's flat, and I will be hanging on to it anyway. It's pretty good. I can't fault it. It's flat as well, which is more than I can say for some of my diamond stones that I've had in the past, which are more like Pringles. Now, if you're a fan of your water stones or oil stones, it also can use them for that too. Oops, I've dropped the plastic bit. Anyway, it's down on the floor. So yeah, I know you're going to ask me that, aren't you, in the comments, what grits of these do I use? It's 8000, 16,000, 1000. I think this would be 3000. Yeah, and 3000. To my Patreon family, I'd like to say a big thank you for continuing to support this channel. Without you, I'd make sod all and probably fold. If you can help grow this channel for the cost of a pint a month, that'd be much appreciated. I'll leave a link to my Patreon page below in the comments. I'm also going to leave a link to a video a friend of mine just released. I think it'd be good for you guys to watch, to see what really goes into YouTube, making videos, and it sort of coincided well with my video I did about the hate we seem to get, nasty comments type thing. I saw some comments on Facebook about him and the misconception people have about tool sponsorships, etc. Anyway, it's all in the video. It's a great video. I suggest you go and watch it. The link will be down below. So that's me done. I hope I've saved you a few quid. Be lucky, mother lovers. I'm out.